Hi lovelies, how's it going? It's Tamsyfae. Welcome. Today's video is going to be about work-wise and how, and your money in that sort of situation. We're just going to see if you are on a journey on the right career that you're on already, or if there's a new career or any kind of enlightenment that we can do for you. I also want to tell you a spell that can help you with work and prosperity and that sort of thing. This spell comes from the book Magic. So a lot of the ingredients are things that you have at home. If you don't have the ingredients, then you can always improvise in whatever calls to you, right? The best thing about being a good witch is about being able to improvise with what you have. So the spell that in this book is called Spiritual Speed. So this is to fast track if you're trying to get a new job or trying to be more successful at your job or career, whatever that is, to bring you more prosperity, right? Money doesn't fall from the sky. We all wish it does, but it's to help you get the work, get what you need to be able to bring that income in, right? So for this one, your ingredients are 3 black peppercorns and a pinch of frankincense. You also need a hot charcoal disc or a heat-proof dish, or both. You just need the charcoal. You have some charcoal around, even if it's just a little bit from your barbecue, in a heat-proof dish. Then it's about crushing the ingredients with a mortar and pestle or whatever you have to crush anything. Crush your pepper seeds and the frankincense to break up your charcoal. Then you just use any kind of heat-proof dish or a frying pan or something like that, and that is safe. Making sure that it's safe and something that won't cause anything to melt or burn or anything like that. And then you just smush them all together, and then you could use a candle or incense to kind of if you have incense, you just light an incense and I'm more prepared, right? An incense like this one is dragon's blood, but dragon's blood would be good for protecting your job, making sure that you have a secure position in the work that you have. Or if you want to use sandalwood, is a good one too. If you're feeling there's any negativity going on in your work, like gossip and all kinds of drama, you can use sage to kind of get rid of that energy as well. You kind of just light it and just let the smoke run over it, if some of the ashes that are burning fall into it, even better maybe, But we can light this for you now just to send some good positive vibes for your reading. And then, so then you do that, and then you blend them all together, and the spell works fast. And it says in the book the best time to do it is a full moon, and there is a full moon, I believe, on Sunday or next Sunday. But check out when the full moon is. I know it's coming really soon, so that is the best time to do this spell. If you can't wait, you can't wait, You do it when you gotta do it. You do it when it feels right. But that is for money and prosperity. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to look into the cards to see what's going on career-wise, work-wise, financial-wise. I'm going to switch the screens. This is a group reading again. So we're going to go with that. So I'm going to switch the screens so you can see what's going on. Hello, fire signs. Today we're going to be getting into your career, work-wise reading. Then we're going to end with a message from the universe or whoever wants to tell you about your financial situation. So let's just see what is going on work-wise, career-wise, and that sort of situation. What you need to know. This is a group reading, so some of this may resonate with you, some of this may not. It all depends. All Leos, Sagittarius, and Aries are different. So we're going to see what does Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo, thank you, need to know about their work situation. What do Leos, Sagittarius, and Aries need to know? Wow, the card of the universe is just choosing all these cards for you. Let's just see what is going on here. You got the 3 of Swords in the dark. We're going to see what that is all about. So I don't know if you can see all of this here, but you do have 5 cards for you, starting with the Emperor. So I do feel like some of you are, being that Lion, that Leo, or that Aries or Sagittarius, and taking charge of your path. You know what's what. You have that clear mindset, that clear focus. You know what you want. Now it's how do I go after that? This card in particular says, Being the authority of your own life comes with a lot of responsibility. It reminds me of that superhero. I can't think of it right now. I'm sure you know what I mean though, right? She is looking at her compass there, so it's about knowing which direction that you need to go into and where you need to put your focus, your mindset, your energy, and all of that all together. You do have the Nine of Wands, so I do feel like you're able to be resilient, have that courage, have that motivation, have that inspiration. I also feel for some of you it's about you being a little bit more persistent, a little bit more resilient. I also feel this energy of you setting some boundaries, because I feel like you're really close to success. Maybe some of you are falling a little behind from outside pressure that someone's not agreeing with your intentions, or someone's not agreeing with your ideas or your thoughts, whatever that case may be. I feel like they are holding you back, but I feel like you can put boundaries on that, because I feel like whatever you're doing, you are following your heart. You are following what you feel is right to you. You do have the King of Wands. King of Wands is in the light. So I do feel the sense of you making magic happen, you know, being in charge of your path and moving forward. I do feel like you're going to be having that sense of respect, maybe that sense of recognition, just having that attention that you need or what you've been seeking to reassure you that you are on the right path and you are doing what needs to be done. It says, shine your inner candlelight bright enough for others to see. So I don't know if it's about you or some of you, maybe not all of you, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. But some of you, I feel like you're kind of like wanting to start your own path. Like, I don't know if it's like you starting your own YouTube channel, your own business, or whatever that is for you. You know, your own little side hustle here. I feel like a little bit of that energy trying to come through for you. There's the Three of Swords, and it says it's okay to cry. Before Three of Swords, maybe for some of you, you have lost your job, or you just quit your job because that is not the path you want to be on, because you have all this energy, you have all this inspiration, all this creativity, all this, you know, energy that's trying to redirect you in a different light than what you've been on. So if the universe gave you that push to like make you get laid off or fired or whatever that was, I feel like it was for good reasons, and the universe had that intention in place for a reason. We're going to figure out what that was. You do have the Ten of Pentacles in the dark, so having it all looks a little different for everyone, right? And it is in the dark, so it's about you trying to figure out which cat you want to follow, right? So to speak, to get that clarity and that motivation. Let's see how this clarifies how this plays out for you work-wise. Now that we know your work situation and where your mindset is at, what do Leos, Aries, and Sagittarius need to know about their career situation? How are things going to play out? How are things going to improve? What may change? Ooh, there's some full moon energy coming through there with the moon card. Lucky. You hear somebody outside. But yeah, you got the moon in the dark, but some things may still be illusion to you. Some things may not be clear. Some things you may have unraveled were not as truthful or as honest as you may first have thought they were or intended them to be. I'm also feeling the sense of some repressed feelings, and that's causing some confusion as well from the moon energy. So I don't know if there's anything you can do to get some more clarity on that. Maybe some clarity will come through for you in this reading somehow regarding that situation. You do have the King of Pentacles in the dark, and this card in particular has a little sign on the door that says, thanks for supporting local witches. So maybe supporting local people in your community may give you a sense of inspiration, motivation, and just change the overall energy around you. That could just be like if you're going shopping for a gift, maybe try going to a more of a little mom-pop store rather than a Walmart or Target or something like that. That is more, you know, maybe a little bit helpful in changing the energy and the aura and all of that around you. It does say true success isn't about the money, it's about happiness too. So it's about having that equal balance where you feel financially secure. It doesn't have to mean that you're going to be a billionaire, you know, but just feeling that sense of financial security and that you're on the right path and you're managing yourself well enough to fulfill your heart and your contentment and all of that. For the King of Pentacles in the dark, I do feel the sense of with the moon in the dark and the King of Pentacles, like, I don't know if somebody's trying to deceive you or trick you or to manipulate you in some way that's making you question yourself and question your career choices and that sort of thing. Whatever that case is. You do have the Tower. The Tower, I do feel like there's a little bit of shakiness going on here. But I feel like overall, you do have this sense of going through a phase of personal transformation. Things are changing for you. You may be a little bit fearful of these changes. You may be trying to avoid them or resist these changes that are happening for you, but I do feel like there are some changes. Again, the Eight of Wands in this deck does have the full moon there as well, so I do feel like there's going to be some sort of profound changes around the new moon energy. not the new moon, sorry, the full moon is what I wanted to say. Maybe for some of you it will be the full moon, for some of you you may see the results more closer to the new moon phase, or maybe it's just that transformation will start at the full moon, ending at the new moon energy, because I'm feeling that coming through as well. With this card, it does say, light a fire underneath your cauldron and go, go, go. You got this. I believe in you, right? The Eight of Wands in the dark can stand for some delays and frustrations and resisting these changes that are coming. You may feel like you're unprepared, and maybe that will make you miss the opportunity that seems to be wanting to present itself at the beginning there with the first three cards, you know? Nine of Wands is a great card to get. Independence, resilience, success, being able to treat yourself out and all that sort of thing. You know, maybe you're treating someone else that you love really closely towards you. You know, there's a sense of energy. That's so not fun. So now we're going to go into your financial situation. I don't know what happened to my camera. Let's just sorry about the whole camera thing going out on me. I'll show you the cards anyways. What does Leos, Aries, and Sagittarius need to know about their financial situation moving forward? What does Leos, Aries, and Sagittarius need to know about their situation moving forward? Thank you. You got the Ten of Wands in the dark, so maybe relieving some extra responsibilities. Things maybe start to be getting easier for you. You also have the Six of Cups in the light. Some nostalgia memories coming through with your financial situation. Maybe something from your past is going to work out, or something you invested in previously is going to come through for you. Let's see what is going on with the Leos and the Aries and the Sagittarius with their financial situation. Ooh, you got some good cards here. So let's just see. You did get the Ten of Wands in the dark. So I do feel like overall, you're going to be feeling more self-disciplined and more in charge of your path. You're going to be like sorting out, like, what is my priority right now? What are some things that I don't need to put so much focus and energy into? You know, what kind of responsibilities do I have now that I can, you know, share that responsibility with somebody else by letting someone else take over whatever that is for you, you know? I also feel the sense of feeling like you're doing it all alone and feeling a little burnt out, and you know, but I feel like there is an energy, there is someone out there that can help you. You know, if it's about helping you with your kids or whatever it is, maybe someone can help you, you know, come in and clean your house or something. Whatever the case may be, just to lift that load a little bit, maybe lift your spirits and get you more motivated for what is coming for you. Maybe it's also about, you know, stop lending out your money to other people. Keep it for yourself so you can grow that prosperity. Sometimes being a little selfish is not always a bad thing. Sometimes that's something we need to do once in a while. But then you have the Six of Cups, so I do feel like that nostalgia energy is trying to come through. I feel like you're going to be able to overcome any obstacles and feel like compassion. You know, I feel like you're moving on, you're making progress. Whatever it is, you're on a spiritual path of healing and all that sort of good energy. And someone from your past may be able to help you with the Ten of Wands. It could be anyone from, you know, your parents, your siblings, friends, or whatever. But you also have the Wheel of Fortune. So luck and destiny and prosperity and all that sort of thing is on your side. It's the right timing to get motivation. So whatever's on your mind, if you're thinking if you should get started on it now with the Wheel of Fortune, yes, the timing is right. The time is now. The time has come to complete whatever cycle, whatever mission you are on, whatever one you want to start, you are on that right path. You also have the moon, but this time the moon is in the light. So I do feel like you're going to be gaining, it wasn't light, I picked it up the wrong way. You're going to be gaining that clarity. You're going to be gaining that truth, that, you know, all that sort of thing that the moon represents. You can even clarify this card with a moonology card to see exactly what the moon wants you to know. What does the moon want Aries and Sagittarius and Leos to know? What does the moon want Leos and Sagittarius and Aries to know right now? Ooh. You got emotions are running high. Well, we already knew that, but the moon is clarifying. It says the answers you seek are true. Right? I told you. Right? Where is it? The Wheel of Fortunes. Whatever's on your mind. It's time. It's time. That's funny. It says don't ignore the obvious and make sure you don't blow events out of proportion. Speak to the goddess. Whatever gods or goddess you believe in or you feel are around you, you ask them, your spirit guides, your ancestors, you know, you light a candle, you speak to them, speak the truth to them, tell them what's on your mind, even if it's just your truth, you're just telling them, the universe, even if you don't want to tell anyone else what that is for you, and see what happens. That was fun. The last card you have was the Eight of Wands in the dark. So I just feel like some of you are lacking that motivation, that get up and go to get all of this done. You know, prosperity, enlightenment, and money doesn't fall from trees. I think I said that already. But you have to put in the work, you have to put in the effort, you have to put in the focus. Wherever your focus goes, your energy will flow, your energy will go where that focus is. I believe in you. I'll see you next time. Bye.